That'll do for today.
What?
What? No. No offense to anybody that lives between Louisville and Gingerman, but I don't think there's much to really stop and do. So hopefully it'll just be a straight drive. 6 hours?
Yeah, 6 hours.
If we get our shit together, we might be able to get on track today. We're also trying to proof the magazine from smartphones.
Yeah, I've been trying to download this one ad to go in the issue for about 5 minutes now, and I'm getting so frustrated. I don't know if you guys ever want to see, but this is what all the ads look like as they come through. And then, of course, we can also see the actual magazine itself. We got to go through this and make sure everything's good, all the ads are in place, all the words are correct, titles, everything's edited properly. It's a lot of work to do. We're going to try to knock it out in about, what, 15 minutes here?
Yeah, well,
So we're on a tight schedule.
the Holiday Inn breakfast ends in 20.
I already ate.
It's lonely being on the road, huh?
About Gridlife.
It's an event up in Gingerman, in South Haven, Michigan. It's like a party at a racetrack.
Still back here proofing the magazine. So we still got to do the daily job. But we're on our way. Left Louisville this morning and heading up to Gingerman Raceway to do a little bit of racing. It's raining right now, which is never great when you're trying to go fast on a racetrack. So hopefully it'll, stop and hold off for the rest of the weekend. But we'll see. Wilwood just got us some track insurance, so that's good, just in case we plow this thing into a wall. Please don't.
I feel like I'm going to be so out of my element. I think I'm in a class that's kind of past my abilities. So, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm kind of past nervous. So, whatever. I'm just going to have a good time. I'm not trying to set the track on fire.
Are we here?
Yeah.
Is it?
This of all the spots.
Did you notice that the liquor store is right next to the rehab facility? I like it. Customers of both.
One-stop shop.
I know, it's efficiency.
Go to one, spend a long time, give business to the other. It's the right place to be.
You always go back to both eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drive was terrible. I just need to reset myself for a second.
It is bad.
If you don't see any footage from that, it's because shitty.
Yeah, going 12 miles an hour, getting our teeth rattled out of our heads.
What are we doing with Hondapro Jason?
I don't really know exactly what we're just meeting up. We'll see what happens. I mean, maybe we'll get some food.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
Some Chicago
do
dogs.
some photos or some videos. Maybe he knows a little area.
Good road car, right? Like, surprisingly?
It's the best. I don't know if it's social media or just the fact that tuners have gotten better and better and better, but like, cars aren't on the street. Right. Everybody's taking it so serious now. Everybody's trailering to Gridlife and half mile, and it's like, dude, personally, everybody do your thing, do whatever you want to do, but I would rather drive the car to the event Make the whole trip this big adventure. Run slower. I don't care. It doesn't matter if you're running 132 or 192. You want that extra mile an hour. Like, you know, like, so.
The electronic parking brake.
Yeah.
You obviously use it.
Yep.
Do you figure out the hack around it yet or no?
No.
It's annoying as hell, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you put your seatbelt on, you can drive right through it. It automatically takes off itself.
Really?
Yeah, so it'll
Except
automatically...
now we don't have regular seatbelts. We've got
mean?
spaceship harnesses in this
You
car.
gotta be kidding. You don't have any seatbelts in there at all?
Well, no.
Oh, you got the
I mean, they're
harnesses.
there, but you can't use them because
So
the buckle is on the factory seat. It's not on the.
Oh, you have the
It's not on the
aftermarket seats in
car, and so we had
there.
to keep the buckle. The buckle is now under the seat, so it doesn't ding and.
So is it plugged in?
It's yes. The factory seatbelt is plugged
so
into
you
the
don't,
buckle.
So
under the
you can
seat.
drive right through it.
Really?
You don't need to do anything.
Oh, you
put
just
the
kinda
car
hit
in
the gas?
first and hit the gas.
Okay.
You ain't got to worry about that at all.
Yeah, because I love you, Honda, but like if you don't put
super
this
annoying.
e-brake down, or if you don't
Yeah.
press the brake, you've got to put some force in
Yes,
it when
you
you
do.
start the car.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you just rest in your foot, she like tells you, but like she has to finish her whole sentence.
I know, it's so
like,
annoying.
if you do it, and she's like, wait, let me finish. I'm
Right.
telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you to put your foot on the brake before depressing the
Yeah.
parking brake. But now you can just drive right through it because you're
Okay.
all plugged in.
Okay.
When you grab the driver's side door handle, do all the doors unlock or just the driver's side?
All of them.
They do? Okay, good. That's where it should be because you need to grab something out the back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what. Do you have your key?
Yeah.
You want
Well,
to see?
he does. Honda does.
So you guys have looked at it. Obviously, you've seen the key a million times. You know what the lock button does. The
Yeah.
unlock button. What's
Yeah.
that third button do?
What?
Open the hatch.
It doesn't open the
It
hatch.
doesn't. Oh yeah.
It doesn't open the hatch. It unlocks the hatch, keeping all the doors
All the-
locked for one time only.
Okay.
So let's say one of the guys was like, hey, you guys are at Gridlife, right? And someone's like, hey, I need to grab a camera in the back. Cool. You press the unlock for the trunk, you walk away. They're able to open up the trunk, grab their gear, shut the trunk, and it relocks.
then it locks again?
So you have
Okay,
to
that's
stand there and go, tell me when you're done with the trunk so I can relock it. Across the country in this thing, huh?
Yeah.
This is an animal.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, it's a lot. You put all these on? Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
God, they did such a good job at nailing.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny because the car is totally perfect for its probably intended buyer, which is somebody like me. I'll be 40 this year. Grew up around Hondas. Quote, you know, I should have grown up a little bit. I didn't. But then Honda comes back with the Type-R. It brings back some nostalgia. You want the car. You've got the money to get it. You get it, right? But then you can leave it stock and you have that car, that adult car.
Yeah.
But then the second you start throwing parts on this thing, man, it brings back all of those feelings. It gets loud, it gets fun. Matt was asking me as you were coming up, how'd you meet this guy? And I was like, shoot, I don't know. I mean, all of a sudden, like, I just kind of knew him. I guess it was at Import Alliance, but like,
Yeah, we probably
started
crossed-
a dealership, right?
Yeah, I started a dealership. I was a Honda salesman.
Yeah.
So I mean, I started driving Hondas back in '87.
Okay.
Like forever ago, my parents bought their first Honda and they loved it, and I loved it. I just couldn't believe how well engineered the car was.
Yeah.
My dad was a big Chevy guy before that, and it was nothing like the Chevys we ever drove. So it was time for me to buy my first car in '94. I bought my first brand new car. I bought a '94 Accord.
Okay.
And again, I was blown away at, you know, just like V-Tec and everything. I was like, this is nothing like any other manufacturer has. So I started like looking at it and tuning it and changing little things on it, making it go faster, having fun with it.
Yep.
96 started selling them because I just fell in love with the brand. I wanted to explain to other people how great the brand was.
Yep.
So selling them in started in 96, and then started a YouTube channel about 8 years ago, just trying to help other people understand the brand, understand the technology, some of the features in the car, because I thought there was so much that people didn't understand about them. And
So that was YouTube 8 years ago, so you got on it like a really
I got on pretty early, yeah.
And I remember some of those early ones, and it was funny. You would do like weekly kind of just Honda news updates.
Exactly, I did Honda news updates. I want to still do Honda news updates, but now I've been so busy training Honda salesmen around the country and driving and attending events and stuff. It's tough to get back to a weekly program as much as I want to.
So 8 years ago, was it, like, when did you get like super into like the aftermarket culture? I guess it was before the YouTube channel.
I mean, oh yeah, I've been in the aftermarket culture
Okay.
for a long time, probably since the mid-90s.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And then I guess I met you when you had the orange car.
yeah, Project Orange, my SI.
So how has like the Honda Nation been? They've been pretty freaking awesome.
They've been
right?
great. No, they've been amazing. Like at the very beginning, it was different because a lot of people didn't know me, and I was a salesman.
Right.
So they're like, oh, wait a second, who's
Yeah,
this
the
salesman
earnest
guy?
stripes
Like,
or whatever.
exactly. I got a lot of like, you're fake, you're phony, you're just trying to get views, like this is BS. But then eventually, You know, they realize that I'm here and I'm actually for the community. I'm helping everyone.
Yeah.
I'm a Honda lover myself.
See, that's the thing, man. That's how the Honda Nation is. They are kind of protective of their little culture at first.
A little.
But once they realize, hey, this dude's cool.
Yeah,
like, you
it
get, like, the
works.
full support. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It really is. Like, I've seen, like, I mean, your growth has been freaking...
It's been awesome.
Exponential.
It's been good, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
very,
what's
very
next?
happy.
I remember one time, this was a couple years ago, you were like, you ain't seen nothing yet. Like, where would you want it to, like, I don't even know if you can, like, say. Do you even know? Like, where would you want it to go?
You know, what's funny is I haven't planned any of this.
Yeah.
I haven't written anything down. I haven't planned anything. Everything's just kind of off the cuff, and that's kind of how I roll because I like that more.
So that's 3.
Right? It's just like,
Yeah.
I like that. I think it's more authentic.
Yeah, that's
People
cool.
get it more.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I definitely want to do more traveling. I want to help connect more people. I want to help connect Honda as a brand to the consumer.
Yeah.
I think there's a little disconnect there.
Yeah.
So I want to help with that. I want to help Honda dealerships around the world connect with each other. I want to help Honda, you know, enthusiasts connect with each other around the world. As soon as I go into some place like Guatemala
Yeah.
and I do a video in Guatemala, people here go, oh my God, I can't believe those cars are in Guatemala. I'm like, they
Right.
are. Let me show you more.
Yeah.
Because we don't really know what's outside our little bubble, even with social media.
Yeah,
So
where
I try
were
to
you
help
just
that.
like last week? Where,
Norway.
Norway.
Yeah, I was in Norway.
Yeah, like I don't think about the Norway Honda.
No, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Right. No, it's good. And then I got to see the new Honda E, the new electric car. They have
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's so cool.
If they bring it here, like, I'll say it now on film, I'll have to get it. That way, this is my little contract. 'Cause I
I'm
wanna
not
go
gonna, I
back on my
don't, yeah,
word.
well,
Yeah.
I don't know. No one's told me if they're bringing it, but I
Yeah.
think, like, I would suppose they'd have to bring it here. Like, how could they
I
not
hope
bring it here?
It's
gonna
such
be-
I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. Like, it is such a perfect mix
Yeah.
of old school, just nostalgic Honda and everything, really, mixed with, like, the future. It's really
Yep.
weird. They did such a great job of making something futuristic, but not so futuristic that you can't relate to it. It has soul. It's,
Totally.
It's awesome. I guess we can pull it here, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to the engineers, and that was a lot of, you know, it was like futuristic, retro. You know, they really wanted to make something cool and fun, but paid homage to the Honda brand, and they hit the nailed on the head, man.
Yeah.
They really, really did good with it.
Yeah, because so many of those electric vehicles, I mean, don't really have a super reason to want to own one. They don't own one. They
It's
don't
cool, you don't have to
speak
pay for
me.
gas.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, oh, you
but
don't have to
like,
pay for, okay, cool.
you know, you look at some of them and they're so appliancy, and then this one has like character. I want to mod it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
but, like,
I don't
I'm gonna
either.
do it.
Well, it's rear-wheel drive with a rear motor,
Oh.
so maybe you could do something to the front wheels.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a cult thing for sure if they
Yeah.
bring it.
Yeah, I totally agree.